Hi, I'm Dan McCoy, and welcome to Rebirth Yoga. What is Rebirth Yoga? Well, you take your birthday and you make it into a time. So, how to rebirth? Well, when's your birthday? My mother's birthday was November 1st, so her time is 11:01 because November is the 11th month. Similar to my birthday, November 20th, which is 11:20. Now the beautiful thing about a rebirth is that you get two a day. You get one in the morning, and if you miss it, you get another one in the evening. So my question is, when's your rebirth? Well, you might have noticed I've got a beautiful backdrop, beautiful fire, and my yoga mat is even heated right now. I'm at Rosemont Yoga Retreat near Allison, Ontario with my wonderful yogi friend, Marsha Nievas. Hey Marsha, how are you?
Hi Dan, namaste.
Thank you for allowing me to use your space today and share in this co-creation. Well, when is your birthday?
My birthday is April 14th.
April 14th, so 4/14, is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome, so every time you see the time 4/14, remember that you get a rebirth, which means clean slate, everything's fresh, you're looking forward, not looking behind, and you're using everything you've gone through to grow forward. Awesome. Well, shall we get started with our flow soon?
Sounds great. Ready
Awesome.
to do
Well,
some yoga.
Marsha and I met in kindergarten actually in Muskoka and grew up together. And now we ended up being yogis. We ended up in India together, and Marsha now has Rosemont Yoga Retreat near Allison, Ontario. And there's Marsha and I in India a couple of years ago in Rishikesh, where yoga was born. There's my rebirth. There's Marsha and I, and with so many wonderful healing times over there with Happy Jack Yoga. So there's Marsha. Awesome. Well, let's get started with some sun salutations.
Wonderful. Yeah, our trip to India was such a transformational experience. When Dan and I were talking about this yoga class today, we decided, what's going to be the theme? So a theme of transformation and a theme of relighting this inner light. So a lot of us today are experiencing a lot of darkness. So we want to relight that inner light. We're going to invite you to join us in a brief yoga flow this evening. So come with us, hop on your mat. I'm going to invite you to join me on your mat right now for Child's Pose. So let's get on our hands and knees fairly close together. We're just going to sink our hips right back into what we call seed pose. So just slowly soften. I'm going to invite you to bring your hands right by your side. Bring your forehead, your third eye right down to your mat. And just slowly start to soften into this cocoon. It can feel dark. We're just going to settle in here. Feel the healing, feel the warmth of this cocoon. Let your shoulders soften. Let your face just soften. Take a moment here in the darkness to start to relight that inner light. Just like sometimes we're in a dark room and we're trying to find that light switch, and it's really difficult. We're reaching forward. So similarly today, we're just going to take some nice, gentle breaths here and find the light together. So join me, take a nice big inhale. And on your exhale, slowly reach your arms out in front of you, reaching for that light. On your next inhale, let's dance our hands a little bit to the right side of our mat and hold right here for some gentle breath. Enjoy that nice side stretching feeling you're feeling on the left side of your body. Breathing in here slowly, exhaling deeply. Dance those fingers across your mat to the left side, enjoying that stretch on the right. Inhaling slowly and exhaling slowly. Let's dance our fingers to the top of our mats as we're reaching for the light and slowly rise up into a tabletop pose. From here, we're going to start flowing into cat-cow. By dropping our belly, put a little gentle bend in your elbows and shine that light. Open your heart, shine it bright. Look up, straight up. Inhale nicely for cow. And as you exhale for cat, bow forward and look at your heart, pushing your hands gently into your yoga mat, staying here as your gaze is in between your legs and your spine is bending nicely. Let's flow together for cat-cow. Drop the belly. Inhale, shine your heart for cow. Exhale for cat. Looking inward. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. One more cleansing breath, just like this. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Meeting in a nice tabletop pose. Let's curl our toes and shift our hips up nice and high for downward facing dog. In this inverted V pose, start to gently pedal your feet left and right, up and down, one at a time. Again, hips are high, gaze is at the heart. Breathing nicely here. We're going to slowly flow into our sun salutation pose. As you take a gentle inhale, on that exhale, just look in between your hands and start to walk your feet towards your hands, meeting in a forward fold. Let's clasp our hands behind our knees, bringing our hands to prayer. Take a nice deep forward fold here, bringing your third eye to your prayer hands. Breathe deeply. Exhale slowly, releasing the hands to the mat. Dan, we're going to gently follow you as we root our hands down onto our mats with a gentle bend in our knees. We're going to inhale, rising up nice and slowly. Let your gaze be the last to rise up as your hands reach up nice and high. Take a big inhale as you exhale your hands down to your side, bringing your hands back to heart center. Beautiful. Let's flow here together. Hands at heart center. Again, we've chosen sun salutation today, and just what it means, a salutation to the sun. The sun is provider of all life. Let's take a moment here in mountain pose to set an intention for our practice. Hands open, chest open, heart open. Beautiful, Dan. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the nose so softly. Let's enjoy our sun salutation flow as we inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back into a high plank. From our high plank, let's drop our knees. Gently shift our hips back as we inhale. On your exhale, come completely down to your mat. Hands are at your side. Inhaling for up dog or cobra, or smile dog as we like to call it. Exhale, transitioning to that downward facing dog, shifting the hips high. Take a moment here again, pedaling out the feet left and right. Let's lift that right foot, lift your soul. Bring your right foot in between your hands, step it forward, and on your exhale, bring your left foot right beside it. We'll all come together for a deep forward fold here, nose to knees. Inhaling, reach up, rise up. Beautiful. Let's exhale as we bring our hands back to heart center. We're going to do the same flow on the other side. Keep flowing with us, yogis. Inhale, reaching up, rise up. Exhale, surrender, bow forward. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhaling, hands to mat. Stepping back into a high plank, beautiful. Hold here in your high plank just for a moment. Appreciate your strength, beautiful. When you are ready, drop your knees. Shift your hips back for chaturanga. Now your chest is scooping forward, down onto the mat. Beautiful. Coming flat onto the mat, inhaling for up dog or cobra. Exhaling to our downward facing dog. Let's just hold here for a moment in down dog. Take a moment to acknowledge the troubles, the darkness that we've been experiencing the last few years. It hasn't been easy, and we've been locked down. It's a time to look inwards, again, lighting that inner flame. Time to see the light, feel the light, and be that shining light. Take a nice big inhale here. And on your exhale, let's lift that left leg up this time, nice and high, and step it through in between your hands. Beautiful. On your exhale, bring that right foot up right beside it. We're going to meet in forward fold, nose to knees. Just let it hang wherever you are today. We're going to stay right here in this grounding pose. Beautiful, Dan. Let's rock our hips side to side. You know, forward fold, one of our favorite poses, so grounding. We're going to let gravity do some of the work for us here. An option always to grab your elbows, whatever feels good, what feels grounding here. Crown of your head. Just hanging here, maybe rocking your head side to side. Give it a little shake your head, yes or no. Make sure you're not holding any tension here. Let's release the arms. Take a nice deep inhale. Rising up, reaching up. Reaching up nice and high as we exhale our hands back to heart center. Beautiful.
Wonderful. Thank you, Marsha. I can really feel the energy moving through my body. I started pretty tight, and now I'm warming up. This fire doesn't hurt much with that. And I'm warming up because I'm moving my own body and creating that warmth. Can we go back to Marsha? Marsha is sitting in front of a lovely bench. I don't know, can you tell me something about that? What is that?
I would love to. This is a church pew from our home church in Barkway, near Gravenhurst, Ontario, Canada. Home church to our family for many generations, at least 5. Our family donated land many years ago, pioneer family, to a small one-room church. This church was where I was baptized, where I was married. So I'm so proud to have this historic symbol in our studio just to connect. Dan and I have had a lot of great conversations. You know, why do I have a church pew in a yoga studio surrounded by Buddhas and Om symbols, symbols of Christianity, and I have the chakras behind
how
me.
Dare you? How dare you mix religions here or spiritualities? Isn't that wrong?
No, I don't feel. I love to hear everyone's opinion. I've had some great conversations. You know, my son at one time even asking me, "Mom, do you still believe in God?" Of course I believe in God. I believe in, you know, the powers that be. And I feel that we're all climbing the same mountain. You know, religion versus spirituality, a great conversation. I definitely have found through the practice of yoga and going inwards, relighting that inner light. And I've been on a spiritual journey, you know, a path of awakening, a path of transformation.
Right.
So all of these pieces in our studio are very near and dear to me. They're very meaningful. Again, this is, you know, a symbol of my childhood journey, from a journey from baptism to marriage, and here we are now in our yoga studio.
Awesome. Well, thank you for explaining that. I know it becomes an issue sometimes, but the one thing we can agree on is the sun provides lots of sunshine, and we can all gravitate to that a little bit today. Would you like to do a few more sun salutations?
I would love to.
Great.
Let's follow Dan at the top of his mat as we put our hands in prayer. Hands at heart center. Again, taking a moment here to really feel that energy flowing between your left and right palms. Getting some alignment in this beautiful mountain pose. Let's all just bring some awareness to our feet here. Feel the 4 points of your feet connecting to the earth. Bringing your awareness to the arches of your feet. Feeling how your knees are stacked up over your feet. Your hips over your knees. Your shoulders over your hips. Feel the crown of your head reaching up to that sun, that divine. At the same time, your feet are so rooted into the earth. Let's bring our hands together at heart center. Take a nice big inhale here. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, fold forward. Let it all go. Any stress of the day, yes, just let that fall off the fingertips right here.
I'm getting looser. Is that normal?
That's beautiful. And it's the fire, it's the heat.
Oh, okay.
The nice benefit of hot yoga. Inhale for me here, halfway lift. Flat back, gazes forward, big smile. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, hands to mat. Let's meet in a high plank. Hold here for a moment. Enjoy the energy that you experience, the strength, the confidence in your high plank. When you're ready, drop your knees. Shift your hips back and come flat down onto your mat. Exhale everything right onto your mat. Beautiful. Hands at your side. Inhale for up dog. We're not ready for Shavasana yet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold right here. Invite in some gentle breath. Inhale deeply here. Exhale slowly. Beautiful. Pedaling out those feet. Some of us, the feet might not be both able to be flat on the mat at one time. Beautiful. Gazing at the heart, hips go high. Take a nice big inhale as you raise your soul. Lift that right foot up nice and high. Step it forward. In between the hands, beautiful. On your exhale, bring the left foot up right beside it, meeting in forward fold. And there we go. Inhale, reach up. You're excited here. Reach up, rise up. Bringing your hands together at heart center. Beautiful, Dan. We're going to keep flowing here. We're going to do the left side. Hands at heart center. Bring the energy, bringing the excitement. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward, surrender. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, high plank. Down to a high plank. Beautiful. Drop your knees, shift your hips back. Coming down for chaturanga, bring your body flat onto the mat. Beautiful. Inhaling here for up dog or smile dog. Beautiful. Exhaling into your downward facing dog. Take a moment here, 2 breaths, pedal out those feet. Hips are high, melt your heart, beautiful. Raise your soul here, lift that left foot up nice and high, step it through in between your hands. And on your exhale, bring the right foot up right beside it, nose to knees, enjoy that forward fold. Root your feet down into the mat. As you inhale, rise up, reach up, root to rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful.
Awesome. I could keep doing that for a while. It gets better each time. Thank you, Marsha. Are we anywhere near a rebirth? Yeah? Is it almost rebirth time? Are you ready,
is.
Marsha?
I am ready for a rebirth.
3, 2, 1, happy rebirth! Woo! Awesome! Well, I hope you're enjoying an awesome rebirth at home. And remember, if you missed it, you get another one later today. And if you missed that one, guess what? Tomorrow is another day. So just go easy on yourself. Take the stress out. You have the power to do that. And remind yourself that you have a rebirth available at any moment. I want to thank Marsha and Rosemont Yoga Retreat. There she is. Thank you so much, Marsha, and your church pew in the background, and a wonderful message. If you want to bring India home with you, you can, hey, thanks, and thank you to our illustrious guy on audio equipment and video equipment, Seb. Thank you so much. Marsha, if people want to discover a little more about India, is there a way to do it?
Absolutely. At Rosemont Yoga, our practices here are rooted in the spiritual teachings of India. My partner Anurag from India, we are currently building Rosemont Yoga Retreat in India. We really enjoy sharing all the lessons and traditions of India. We look forward to traveling to India as soon as we safely can. In the meantime, we're very excited to offer you the opportunity to join us on a retreat in Canada, just 15 minutes away from our Rosemont Yoga Studio here in June. We are bringing India home. We'll be sharing with you all the beautiful traditions and culture of India in a retreat setting in the beautiful area of Hockley Valley. So if you're interested, please contact us. As always, due to social distancing, seats are limited. We are currently taking registrations. It will be closing soon. Please reach out. We would love to connect with you either during our retreat or any of our regular classes on Zoom.
Great. So if you're looking for a weekend retreat with Marsha and myself in June 2022 in this beautiful setting near Allison, Ontario, then check the info below this video and we will see you at the next rebirth. Thanks, Marsha.
Namaste.
Thank you,
Dan.